Hello everybody, this is Jay and this is my video on files and folders. It's very easy to create folders and files. You have to get to a folders window, and you do that by clicking on the start button. And you go up to computer, click on it, and it brings up the folders window. And some people call it Windows Explorer or My Computer, but it's a Windows a folders window. And it has different parts. It has your navigation pane, it has your details list on this side. Like you click on J here, which is my user file, and it lists everything I've got on my user file. Then you have your predefined folders that Windows gives you. Alright, to create a folder, there's different ways to do it. You click on, well, I actually got J highlighted, right click on J, come down to New, and then click on Folders, and that'll create a new folder. And notice it's highlighted in blue, so I want to rename it, and I'm going to call this RCC Fall 2010. So I know I'm going to need that file before long. Alright, now I have a new folder out there. And it doesn't have anything in it. Now, I can create files also. And to do that, hit the alternate key. Go up here where it says File, where it says New, and you look at the menu that comes up. And you'll see that you can create a text document, you can create a Word document, you can create all types of different documents. You got to just click on it, and that's it. It's there. I can click on it. It would actually bring up Word. Now, I really don't need this, but this is a good point to talk about files. Most files are created by user programs, or like Windows, Excel, that type of thing. All right, it's a good time to learn how to rename a file or a folder. You can do that by right-clicking on it. Go down here and where it says Rename. When your mouse decides to move, there we go. And I'm going to call this Test DOC. And hit Enter, and just renamed it. And you can do the same thing with a folder. Highlight it, click on it, and you can rename it. And I'm not going to rename that. Now, that's creating, renaming. The next thing would be to delete. About renaming, one thing I need to mention, you can have 255 characters in a name. That's all that you're allowed. Of course, that's too much. You want to keep them as short as possible. But you're not allowed to have characters that are a bar, a question mark, forward slash, a colon, a quote mark, an asterisk, right or left arrows, or a backward slash. You're not allowed to have those characters at all in a name. Okay, now moving forward to delete a file. It's very simple. Highlight it, right click on it, click delete, and you can do a folder the same way. And it asks me if I want to move the file to the recycle bin, and of course I say yes, and now it's gone. One thing about the recycle bin, make sure that occasionally you go out and delete the items in the recycle bin, because it'll get confusing, because the computer knows that they're there. You might forget that they're there, but the computer's not going to forget it, and you might get your files mixed up sometime. So make sure you periodically delete the files in the recycle bin. Copying and moving files. Alright, let's go up here to Documents. click on it. And I've got a lot of things that need to be cleaned documents. And that's why I created the folder for, well, I created it earlier for Business 121. I created that folder. And I've got some files I want to move over to it or copy over to it. Well, have I done that? I sure have. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to put them back into documents to move. There we go. I can highlight it. I'm going to show you how to copy it first. Just click on copy. There we go. I'm going to go up here in Documents, highlight it, right click on it, and paste. Now what that did, if I go back to Documents, that put it back in, right here it is, that put it back into the Documents file. But that put a copy there. And there's also one in the original file here. It's still there also. So if you don't need one, you need to delete the source file out if you're done with it. Now, practice with delete here, since I don't need that here anymore. Click on it, delete it, and it's gone. Let's go back to Business 120. Now, simple way to move these, will actually be to copy them, just highlight it, use Shift key, highlight all of them, and then type copy. Well, I'm not going to use I'm not going to drag them. I'm going to make a copy. You can make a copy the same way and go up here in Documents, paste, and then there again. Very simple. And since we're playing, highlight them again, and guess what? We're going to delete all of them at one time. 6 items for the recycle bin. It's very simple to delete, copy, add, move, and you got a lot of little shortcuts that you can use. Now, from the Business 121 file, if I want to move all of them at one time, highlight them, Shift key, come down. Let's try that again. Come down, and guess what? They've all gone to, they've been moved to the Documents file. This has been very simple. I guess if I got time, hit the Shift key, alternate key, bring up your toolbar options, Tools, Folder Options. This allows you to do different things. Number of times you want to click to view a file, you can show whether or not you want to have your file extensions or whatever. You just how you want to display your file extensions, and then you got your searches that you can do. I hope this video has been useful, and I hope you get a lot out of it, but my time's up. Have a nice day.